JSS1, I greet you once again. Hope we are fine wherever we are. Yes, our Lord is protecting us. We have talked about basic electricity in our last or previous work. And I remember we talked about the resistor. We said it is measured in a ohm, that is the unit. We talked about the voltage. We said it is measured in volts, that's a unit. And we also talked about the current, I. And we talked about the unit 2 that is measured in ampere. We talked about the instruments that are used for the measurement of this. We talked about the current being measured with ammeter. You saw something that was written A that day. Then we talked about the ohmmeter. Then I also shown you the voltmeter. Then we talked about the multimeter. That is the one that can measure both the current, resistance, and the voltage. We've also looked at some other things like the accessories. We said they are added to complete electrical work. We talked about the switch. Remember I said the switch is used to close and open the circuit. That's the technological term I want you to be using, not just a on and off. Because when you use that, almost everybody understands. You are not that different from those old people who have not gotten this knowledge. So that differentiates you from those old people who didn't get this knowledge that it is used to open and close a circuit. When you say that, somebody will look at you and know that you're a technology student. Today we want to build on where we stopped, talking about the basic electricity. We want to build on that. We want to continue from there. Today we are looking at simple calculations, just like you do in mathematics. Even in this electricity, we have some calculations we want to look at. The voltage V, the current I, and the resistor or resistance R, they have relationship. Just like you have the father, the mother, and the child. They are related in the house. They have relationship. Then we want to go further. Before we go further, I share the objectives with you. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to state Ohm's law relationship. Another one, solve simple electrical calculations. When we say simple, it means because you are still at the basic level, you have not gone too far. That is the foundation level, I mean, just JSS1. So by the time you move further, you begin to solve calculations, recalculations. But for now, we're looking at the simple electrical calculations. What this Ohm law relationship we're talking about, what does it tell us? Or how does it go? Or what does it mean? The Ohm's law, when you come to SS class, it will be given to you. It has a law. It's a law. The Ohm's law is a law that states that current, you know what current is now? Passing through a metallic conductor, you know what conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its end. That is having I and V equal. V is equal I. Then having another thing added to it, that is the resistance. You know that opposes the flow of current. I've told you it causes heat when that opposition is built or created. So V is equal to I and R. It states that the current passing through a metallic conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its end. That's what I am telling you now. So this relationship is what we are looking at here. That voltage V is equal to current I. These are the units, and then resistor or resistance R. Then this is the ohm, the unit. So V is equal to IR. That is what the relationship is talking about. That is the relationship between V and R. That is product of current times and resistance or resistance gives you the voltage. I come again, product of the current and resistance, that is I times V, that's I times R will give you the voltage V. So V is equal to IR. What we mean is, if you're having current as 2 ampere and you have resistance for as a 2 ohm or so, so 2 times 2 will give you 4. That means automatically the value of the voltage will be 4 volts, because 2 times 2 gives you 4. Then, if you have V is equal to IR, to make I the subject, 2 of these are attached together. This is one side of the equation where you have equation where you have V. Then another side of the equation where you have I and R. For you to get I, you use R to divide V. That is V divided by R will give you I. That's for the current. Then for you to get R, the I becomes unwanted factor. The one that is attached to the one you are looking for, it is called subject of formula. The one you are looking for is the wanted factor. The one you are not looking for is the unwanted factor. The unwanted now, if you are looking for I, you know I and R are attached together or to each other. If you are looking for I, R becomes unwanted factor. You use that arrow to divide V. You now have the I. Then if you are looking for R, I becomes unwanted factor. You use I to divide V. You get your R. That is what remains. These are the relationship that I is equal to V divided by R. Then R is equal to V divided by I. And that V is equal to I times R. That is the relationship that they have. We also need to look at this relationship. I can be fixed in triangle. We have called it the Ohm's law triangle. These are the triangle that V is equal to I is equal to V all over R, and R is equal to V all over I. Please have these things in your brain. Then these are the, if you have the triangle here, the V is always at the top. For V, I, and R, the V is always at the top. Then I and R are at the down. The one that is circled means the one you have to make subject of formula. In this case, V is circled, meaning we are looking for V. Remember, it is equal to I times R, that's IR. Therefore, here we are looking for I. That means V divided by R will give you I. That is what you are saying here. Then for here, we are looking for R. That is V divided by I will give you R. This is what we mean by the triangle. Just to make it simple, so that you understand what we'll be talking about. That's why you have the triangles given to you. Then we also need to look at some examples. Before then, let us talk about the power. The power is the rate at which energy is absorbed or produced within circuits. The word absorb means gotten or received or you take in, and then the way or the rate at which it is produced in that particular circuit. We now know what circuit is. The power also has a relationship with the current that is flowing in that circuit and the voltage in the circuit. The relationship also is that power P, the unit of power is the watt, unit of current is the ampere, and unit of voltage is volt. You now understand this. I want to talk about power. Power P is equal to I times V. Just like we had V is equal to I times R in that first triangular or triangle of Ohm's law. Then we're having electrical power triangle now. Power is I times V. If power P is I times V, that means V, just like we did here, I and V are together. So if you're looking for I, V becomes unwanted factor. Use V to divide P. You now have P all over V. Then if you are looking for V, I becomes unwanted factor. You use P divided by I. That is what you have. I is equal to P divided by V, and V is equal to P divided by I. This is a triangle too. What we are making solid of formula here is what? The P. That is P is equal to I times V. That one is clear. Then here we are making I the solid of formula. That is P divided by the second one. Then here we are making V the subject of formula. That is P divided by I, the second one there. So this is what we mean by the relationship. If you have, the reason for these triangles is to make sure the formula enters your brain. That is, you know that in P-I-V relationship, P is always at the top. I and V, they are at the bottom. If you understand this, then you have to calculate for V. You know that that one at the top divided by the other one at the down. You know that you have two at the down. You are calculating for this one, the one at the top divided by the other one at the left. Then, if you are calculating for the up one, which is the P, it is equal to multiply the two that are the down. So this is to facilitate your assimilation, to make you learn fast and put it in your brain. That's why you have all this. Then I said we will be looking at example. This is one example. This is a circuit that has I. This I is talking about what? Current, 2 ampere, that's the value. Then this is V, talking about what? Voltage, 24 volts. Then R is talking about what? Resistance, or resistor of the circuit, that is 12 ohm. Then P is talking about what now? Power, that is 48 watts. If you have this, now, they are being given to, the question says, prove the values of V, I, R, and P. These values, prove them. Prove them. Just show that they are correct the way we have them there. Let us check for the voltage V. Remember, from the first triangle, say V is equal to I times R. That's what we have. I there is 2 ampere. Resistance is 12 ohm. That is 2 times 12 gives you 24. Since it's voltage, it is V, 24 volts, V. Then for the current, we said I is equal to V all over R. That is what we have here. That's the current. From the formula, we said, then V here is 24, R is 12. 24 divided by 12 gives you 2 ampere. That's what we have there. The resistance R is V all over I. That is 24 all over 2. That is 12 ohm. It's still correct. Then look, what are the power? Power P is equal to IV. Remember, that's what we said. P is equal to IV. Then what is the I now? That is there. That's the current. 2. V is what? 24. So 24 times 2 gives you what? 48 watts. That is what the power. So what is given here is nothing but the values for this particular component of the circuit. Is the real value for the components of the circuit. That is why we got the values this way as we have solved them. You could use the triangle to put them here. That means you are not going to draw a triangle. You have V at the top, I and R at the bottom. But to solve them, just the triangle is for you to get the formulas well in your head. So to solve them, you need to do them this way and do the calculations. These are the simple calculations we are talking about. So the triangle is not really for you to solve. You don't use it to solve. You just to remember the formulas. That's why you are supposed to have them. So if you are still doubting, you quickly sketch the formula, the triangle somewhere, then you'll be able to derive the formula. Remember, I said V is at the top, and then I and R, they are at the bottom. So let's look at electrical energy. It is the product of power. We now know what power is. P, measured in watt. The product of power and the length at which it was consumed. When you bring, NEPA gives you power, they say electric power, you consume that power. That's why you are being charged at the end of the month. I call it electric bill or electricity bill. They give it to you. So it is, energy is the product of power and the length at which, the duration at which it was consumed. It is measured in joule. That is the unit of energy, joule. Remember, power is what? Watt. That's the unit of power. Energy is joule. That is the unit of energy. This energy and power, they also have their relationship too. I will also show to you. They have their relationship. Power, energy, a triangle. The energy that is joule now is talking about energy. Watt is talking about power, and T is talking about time. Remember, we said is the product of power, energy. Joule is a product of power and the time it was consumed. So power times time will give you energy. That is what we mean. Then if you have this that way, just as we had in the case of V, I, and R relationship, this one now is J, W, and T relationship. In that case, these two are attached to each other. Remember, when you say product, multiplied. Then J is on its own. If you multiply this, you get the energy. Then to look for the power, which is watt, you use T to divide J, just like we did the other one. Then to get watt, you use T to divide G, then that's the power. Then to get the time, you use watt to also divide the energy. That's energy divided by time will give you the watt. Energy divided by the power will give you the time. I come again. To get the time, you use the energy to divide the power, that is watt. Then to get the power watt, you use energy, that's the time now to divide this. That is J divided by W will give you T, and then J divided by T will give you W. If you understood that, you don't have problem. That's to get this power here. You will use what is here, that is the wanted part of to divide this energy J. Then to get this time too, you use what is here, W, which is a wanted factor to divide this energy to joule. That is what we have here. In the same way, joule energy is on the top in the triangle. Then power, watt, is at the side, and then time, T, is at this other side. So these two multiplied together will give you joule. We are looking for this now. That's why it is circled. Here we are looking for the power in watts. That is J divided by this second one. Then here we are looking for time. That's J divided by this W here. This is what we enable you to get the, if you understand this circuit triangle very well, you'll be able to understand and solve the question. Let's look at example 2. If the power in the circuit shown in that example 1, I've just shown you particular, the power was 48 watts, remember? And we did the calculations, we proved it that yes, it was proven by us that it is really 48, that was really the value for that power. Then if that is done, and the time is 6 seconds, they are not giving you time, find the value of the energy consumed. Remember, energy is the product of power and time. That is multiplying the two together. So if that is done, let's look at the solution. Joule, energy in joule is power times time. That is 48 times 6. 48 watt times 6 seconds will give you 288 joules. Then for the power, we said to get power is energy divided by time. That is this energy here divided by this 6, which is time, will give you 48 watts. Then to get the time, it is the energy divided by the power. That is energy here in joule divided by the power in watt. That will give you 288 divided by 48. That gives you 6 seconds. So we see that we are proving them again. If you are given circuit and you are asked to do this calculation, please follow it this way. Once you know the formulas, you'll be able to get it right. We have said that Ohm's law has a relation, brings these components together. That is the V, I, and R. When we are talking about V now, it is voltage. Don't forget I, current, and then R, resistance. They are connected in such a way that V is equal to product of I and R. Then we also look at some formula. That is to get I, it is V divided by R. To get R, it is V divided by I. We also look at power, the relationship between power and current and voltage. We said P is equal to IV. Then to get I, it is power divided by voltage. Then to get voltage, power divided by current. We also look at energy. We said energy has its own formula, that energy is product of power and the time at which it went through the conductor. That is power times T, P times T, or watt times T. Then we also look at some calculations that follow. Please prepare for your coming CBT. Read your books very well. For you to do well in any test or exam is to please your teacher. If you fumble in any test or exam, that means you are not making your teacher to be pleased. If they give you a question, out of 20, do well to answer to get at least 14 or 15. Don't just get 2 over 20 and feel all is over. We have given you enough videos. We have given you enough notes. You have advantage over those in some schools that cannot afford to get these notes and videos we are giving to you. So you are not lacking behind. You have no reason to say you are not doing well. Please read your notes. And if you have questions like you do in the class, feel free. Ask the teacher the question. Just look for the number on that particular platform. Private chat the teacher that this particular area, I didn't get it well. The teacher will give you the solution to your question or to your problem. It will be solved. So don't feel I've watched the video for fun. There are reasons for giving you videos. I pray you do well in your CBT that is also coming very soon. Do well and please me. Let me smile when I'm marking your CBT. Let me smile and say that, yeah, these children are good children. Don't just look for any answer that you like. So look at it, and then before you can be able to mark the correct answer or question answer, you should have prepared for that particular exam. It's not by play. You prepare, read your notes, and then do them side by side. Watch the videos too as you're reading the note for that particular topic or week. So when you do that, you'll be able to have many things in your head that you will carry before or put in your brain before you start the exam. Then you mark the right thing, and then the teachers will be saying, God bless you. We want to keep blessing you while you are doing well. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see in our next video. God bless you all.